Stephen Covey wrote a book titled 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I am thinking I should write a book titled 7 Habits of Highly Effective Businessmen. And if I have to break down the chapters of that book for you, I'm going to do it right now in this video so you can evaluate which one of these habits are you following as a business owner and which one of these habits do you need to develop and inculcate so that you become a highly effective business owner. Hi, my name is Rajiv Talreja, and as an entrepreneur and a business coach, I've worked with more than 25,000 business owners over the last 7 years. And by working and studying these 25,000 business owners, I've been able to filter it down to these 7 habits that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. Here is habit number 1 of highly effective business people. One of the things that I've noticed is highly effective business owners think scale. They don't get stuck in worrying about sustainability and month-to-month survival. In fact, this is the one habit that changes the direction and the trajectory in which they build their business. Think about it. If you as a business owner are only worried about how will you pay your salaries for the coming month, your rent for the coming month, your suppliers for the coming month, and how will you take some money back home, then naturally you become a control freak and take charge of doing everything by yourself, and you end up in this game of month-to-month survival. Anyone who's built a successful, scalable business always thinks about what is it that I want to build that will live beyond me? What am I creating that will create a legacy and give me financial freedom? That is how effective business owners work and play. The second habit of highly successful and effective business owners is that they develop teams and delegate the work. In comparison to ineffective business owners who look at doing everything by themselves and look at building teams as an expense and a headache. Think about it. If you're going to do everything by yourself, firstly, you can't do everything consistently. Secondly, your business will never become stable and successful because everything is dependent on you. And thirdly, you become this control freak of perfectionism. And at the end of the day, the truth is this: perfectionism has no place in business. Business is a game of progress where version 1 is better than version none. And highly effective business owners understand that. That's why they're willing to delegate work and develop people on the go. They understand that nobody on this planet has built a successful business empire doing everything by himself or herself. Anyone who's built a successful business has built that business along with a team of leaders. So the second habit of highly effective business owners is to develop a second line of leaders, delegate work so the leaders drive the day-to-day activities of the business while the business owner has the time freedom and the mental space to think about growth and expansion. That's what makes them an effective business owner. Which brings me to habit number 3. Effective business owners understand that the game is about adding value to your customers. And it's not about adding equal value for the money that you charge for your products or services. The game is about adding more value than the money you charge for your products or services. Because I want you to understand this. If you are giving equal value for the money that you're charging your customer, then your customer has the money in their pocket, you have your product or service with you. Now, if you're giving equal value, the customer then goes into this doubt and thought process thinking, hey, listen, it's equal value for the money that these guys are charging. Might as well let me keep the money, let them keep the product or service. But effective business owners understand that they need to create a compelling offer so that they have a compelling reason for their customer to spend money on their product or service. So they offer way more value than the money that they are charging. Now, when you offer way more value than the money you are charging for your product or service, then you create a compelling reason for your customer to say, hey, take my money, give me your product or service. You look at any effective business owner, they are winning because they are making their customers win. And very few business owners have this psychology that I have to make my customers win. Most business owners who get stuck in this game of month-to-month survival and the trap of self-employment, they are always thinking, how can I make more money and give less value? And that's why they're stuck in that game of pettiness and mediocrity. So the habit number 3, which is the habit of highly effective business owners, is to give more value than the money that you're charging your customers. Which brings me to habit number 4. Now, I always say this to business owners. The quality of the team that you build can either make your business or break your business. And effective business owners understand that. And that's why they practice this habit in their business where they hire slow, but they fire fast. Now, contrary to how most business owners operate, where they hire fast and fire slow, effective business owners understand this, that hiring is a matchmaking process. It's not about bringing someone in just because you have a vacancy and somebody is desperate for a job. It's about matching the capability and the attitude of the individual to the requirements of the skills and knowledge of a job role. And only when they find the right match do they roll out that offer letter and bring in the right person. Whereas most business owners who get stuck in the trap of self-employment, survival, and mediocrity do the exact opposite, where they hire anybody and everybody who has a need for a job just because they have a vacancy to fill in their office. You got to hire slow. It's like a marriage. You date before you say I do. And once you say I do, you say I do to the person who is made in heaven for you. Otherwise, they can make your life hell in your business. So the key is to hire slow and fire fast. What do I mean by fire fast? Effective business owners understand that if someone doesn't fit into their culture, or if someone does not have the required capabilities and is not even willing to show changes even after providing them training and mentoring, there is no point wasting your time in hope that somehow someday lightning will strike and this person will awaken and start performing for my business. So effective business owners perform this habit of firing fast the moment they realize someone is a culture misfit or someone does not have the learning ability to be able to comprehend and take the support of training and mentoring and show development in their capabilities. That's the key of building a highly successful business. Hire slow, fire fast. Which brings me to habit number 5 of effective business owners. Effective business owners know how to say no with respect, in a manner where the other person understands and they are holding their own ground and not giving their time, their energy, and their resources to anyone who's demanding it. Look, at the end of the day, you need to know one thing. When you are an entrepreneur, there will always be demands from your team members and demands from your customers. You got to learn how to hold your ground and say no to those who don't deserve a yes. You don't throw a yes at everybody who demands it. You throw a yes only at someone who deserves it. And effective business owners know how to respectfully draw the line on unreasonable demands, be it from their customers or from their team members. Whereas business owners who struggle for survival in their business, one of the things you will notice is that they have a habit of saying yes to anybody who demands anything from them. Whether later they're able to fulfill that demand or not is secondary, but they are just yes men who don't know how to hold their own ground and end up being treated like a doormat by their customers as well as by their team members who may not have the best of interest in mind for a win-win equation. So effective business owners differentiate themselves from mediocre business owners by having the habit of saying no and knowing whom to say yes to, because they believe that it's about saying yes to people who deserve it rather than people who demand it. Which brings me to habit number 6 that differentiates as a hallmark of an effective business owner. Habit number 6 is effective business owners think win, win, win. Now, what do I mean by win, win, win? Stephen Covey, in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, said that you need to be a win-win person, where you need to always think how can the other person win and how can you win. I feel when you're a business owner, it's not enough just to be a win-win person. I believe effective business owners are those who are win, win, and win. Because any business is a vehicle to serve people, and any business has 3 stakeholders who they have to serve. The first stakeholder is your customers. So you as an effective business owner need to make sure that your customers are winning by getting more value than the money they are spending. The second stakeholder in any business are team members. And an effective business owner ensures that apart from customers winning, even team members are winning by getting financial growth, career growth, and a good quality life at the workplace. And effective business owners also understand it's not just about making sure customers are winning and team members are winning, but effective business owners also know how to make sure that they are winning in the process and in the journey of building their business. And for an effective business owner, the win is financial growth, brand growth so that their product or their service reaches and impacts more people, and time freedom from day-to-day firefighting so that the business owner can focus on growth and expansion. And a truly effective business owner is one who designs their business in a manner where customers are winning, team members are winning, and the business owner himself or herself is also winning. Now, one of the key habits of ineffective business owners is that they look at win-win-win as an idealistic philosophy which may not be possible to be done in a practical scenario. And that's where they make decisions to compromise on the customer's win or the team members' win or on their own win. And they go nowhere in this journey of building a business. But if you are someone who's committed to developing the skills required for you to design and structure the strategies and systems to build a win-win-win business, then I have a special invitation for you. I do a 3-day signature live program which is done online called the P.A.C.E program. I've been teaching the Business P.A.C.E system to entrepreneurs since April 2016. More than 25,000 entrepreneurs have attended and benefited by adopting the P.A.C.E system in their business. Now, if you ask me what is the P.A.C.E system, the P.A.C.E system is a step-by-step, practically implementable system for your business where you can create a win-win-win business, where your customer wins by getting more value than the money you're charging, your team members win by getting financial growth, career growth, and good quality of life at their workplace, and most importantly, you win as a business owner where you can get financial growth to pay yourself consistently, you can get brand growth by making sure your work reaches more people, and you can get out of day-to-day firefighting of your business and get the time freedom to set your business in a manner where it can grow without you. So if you are interested in turning this win-win-win into a reality for your business, then click on the link below and register yourself for my upcoming 3-day signature Business P.A.C.E program. 25,000 entrepreneurs and counting, you got to be the next one to build a win-win-win business. Which brings me to the 7th and final habit of highly effective business owners. The 7th and most critical habit of highly effective business owners is that they over communicate. Effective business owners understand that people are not going to read your mind or your intentions, and it's important as a leader to communicate, over communicate with your customers, with your team members, with your suppliers, and any relevant stakeholders in your journey of building a business. Whereas ineffective business owners, they do not communicate enough. They expect people to understand them and they feel disappointed without even communicating their expectations. Effective business owners are different. They understand that in any situation, it's important to ask when they are not clear. Tell even though people are not asking, and discuss and debate every single idea so that the best ideas get attention and action. And because of this one single habit of over communicating, they're able to keep people together and lead them effectively. So these are the 7 habits of highly effective business owners. Tell me what you think about these 7 habits, and if you have more habits, add it in the comment section below of this video. I'd like to compile this and create a book of critical habits of highly effective business owners. So I look forward to hearing from you in the comment section below, and I'll see you at the Business P.A.C.E program. Make sure you click on that link, register yourself, invest 3 days of your time with me, and I can tell you your life and your business will never be the same again after those 3 days. I'll see you at Business P.A.C.E program.